Hello! On this class, we're going to learn how to draw a baby duck or a ducky. So you can call it whatever you guys want. So we're going to start with the head. So I'm starting right here. And we're going to make a circle. So you guys can make few circles or few lines, I should say. So go around that and then try few. And then we're going to do another circle for the body. We're going to start right here. So this is going to be like an oval kind of shape. So don't be afraid to go a few times, guys, around until you find the shape that you want. Like that. Because we can come back and erase the lines if there is more than one, right? And plus we're going to put some shading, so it's going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter how many times you go around. So we're going to move on down here and we're going to do the tail, so it's just like a little triangle. And then let's do another triangle here for the beak. But when I go in the bottom, it has like a curvy line, so it's not like a real triangle, if I can say so. And then we're going to do a line here, one line here. And then let's go up to the eye. So for the eye, I guess we can make it look like a triangle. So we can do that. And then we can make a circle. So just play around with different shapes, guys. So that's how I want to do mine, but you can certainly change yours. You can make it a different shape. So let me put a bit of shading in here around. And I'm going to make this a bit wider. So it's like a triangle, but it has that circle on the inside. Like that. And then let's go down here. I'm going to do the arm. Like that. And then going down to the legs. And let's make this like an L shape. Like that. And then we're coming back again and we're going to work on the inside. So just follow those lines. And then 1, 2, 3. So one line, 1, 2, and 3. Like that. And then after we sketch it, we are going to put some color. So I'm going to put orange, orange and orange, but you guys can change and you can do whatever color you want. So if you want to use a different color, you can do that. But I'm going to use orange for mine here. Orange and orange. So now that I have the same color, I'm just going to fill all the parts that I think I want them in orange. Let's do those, the legs here. And when I color, make sure you guys use it sideways. Don't use it pointy, because when you use it sideways, you color better. Okay. And then I'm going to move on to another color. So most of the little baby ducks are yellow. So what I'm going to do, I am going to mix yellow. So I'm going to color all this yellow first. So I'm going to mix 2 tones. So 2 colors, let's say. So let's do this yellow first. So let's go all yellow. I usually leave the lines that I sketched it before. I don't erase them, but if you guys want to erase them, you can do that. Because I can still see the lines underneath. I think it's fine for me. And then I'm going to move down to the body and the same thing. So don't be afraid, we're just coloring everything with yellow, just like that. So up and down, up and down, just like that. And then just color the whole body. Oh, this is so cute. I love my little ducky. Little baby duck. And let's go to the tail here. So all one color. Now to fill the spaces that I've left with white from before, the ones that are not filled, you can always go in another direction. And when you go in another direction, you can fill those white spaces that were left from before. Like that. Just go in another direction and then fill those white spaces that you have in there. Alright, so now I'm going to use another tone. So I can use a bit of orange. And let's put a bit of orange here. Because the baby ducks are yellow, orange kind of color. Very, very bright colors. And as I go up, I make this lighter. So the darker part is right here. Okay, and then let's go to the tail. So I'm putting a bit of orange here also. So it doesn't matter how much orange I put on top, I still have that yellow tone that I put underneath. So I'm not covering it completely. Like that. And I think I'm going to put a bit of orange on the head here, and I'm going to put just a bit of orange on the sides. Around. I'm not covering everything here with orange, just putting all the way around. And where the body is. And then go to the belly here a little bit. Now I think these two colors look pretty good together, but we can put more details. So if you want to, we can put, I think I'm going to go down to the eye. I'm going to make this blue because I think blue and yellow looks really well together. They go very well together. So I'm going to make this blue. Let's go leave this here. And going back to the pencil that we had initially, let's make a curvy line here. Let's say for the road where our duck is heading. So it's heading this way. I wanted to change it a little bit this time. So instead of going straight, we're just going up this time. And I'm going to put a bit of shading here with the pencil that we sketched earlier. That's why I said it doesn't matter, guys, if you see the lines underneath, because we're going to come back anyway and we're going to put some shading in there. So I think this helps with the shape and the color. It forms it better. And just a bit here where the leg is, in one side, and then on the other leg. Going up. So I am going in a round, going around and around here a little bit. In oval lines. So I'm doing oval lines. And I'm being very gentle with the strokes, right? So I'm not putting too much pressure. So around and around. We're going to do the same thing for the head. So let's put some round lines. So our little ducky looks a bit puffy and round and chubby because that's how they are. just a bit of shading here. I'm also going to put a bit of shading at the legs, just in between. And then right here. Okay, looks good. And then I think with the same pencil that I have in my hand, I'm going to put just a few lines in here. So I'm just going to do the road, and then we're going to put a few lines here, simply to show where the road of our little ducky is. And for this project you don't need much colors, guys, so it's only 4 colors, so it's, well, 3 colors and the pencil that we sketched it. So not much at all. I think I like to use a bit of color in my project, but if you guys don't want to do that, you can always use the pencil. And that's about it for me. I hope you enjoyed this little duck. I think it's beautiful, it's very nice, and it's easy. It's not difficult, guys. It just takes a bit of practice like everything else. I will see you guys in the next lesson. Bye-bye.